welcome back guys for some more Alchemy Stars content. If you haven't already considered subscribing, then please do drop a like in the comments below, and I appreciate all of you as always. So, getting right into this video now. This is about an OP 4-star character that I overlooked, and I apologize for overlooking this character because I did. I didn't even rank it that high on my my water tier list either, because I just thought she was just a generic. Sometimes you get distracted by the 5 and the 6 stars, and you just think anything below that's going to be rubbish and not very good at what they should do. But alright, I was wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I was wrong. And, without a doubt, this is probably one of the better heroes in the game, for water teams anyway. Very specifically water teams. And that's Chloe. Alright, so, I want to talk to you about Chloe. Now, I don't have her maxed, or anything like that, but I can theorycraft on the basis of what I know about her, and how she will be when maxed. So, Chloe has an active ability, right? These are her abilities, but I'm going to go over them in detail as if they were maxed. So she does gain a concerto mark. When cast, each blue tile on the battlefield and each stack of the mark grants all deployed members an attack bonus equal to 0.5% of Chloe's attack for 2 rounds. Now what a concerto mark is, a concerto mark, I think. You gain 1 stack whenever you pass over a blue tile. All marks are cleared when using an active skill or passing over a tile of another color. So basically what her attack active skill does, it's on a 2 turn cooldown. But I'm going to take it for example, right? At A3 level 80, her attack power is 2,786, which means you get 0.5% of that times however many water tiles there are in the field. So for example, if there was 15 water tiles on the field, you gain 208 attack power. Now, if you have 15 of the concerto marks as well, you'll gain another 208 attack power. You're talking about 418 attack power. Now, 208 of that is for 2 turns. 208 of that is only for 1 single turn, because you'll lose the marks as soon as you've used an active skill. If you don't use an active skill, you can keep that ongoing and ongoing and ongoing for auto attacks. Now, she does pair best with an auto attack damaging champion, so, or hero, or an Aurorian, sorry, I keep doing that. So really, I'm pairing her at the moment with Carleen, but to be honest, you probably want to pair her perfectly with Sharona. I think she would actually be absolutely busted with Sharona, and I'm waiting to get that. I do have a Sharona and Chloe on my other account, my main account, so I'm thinking about building it on there as well as this account, on the water account, and just to see how well it works out. But I'd have to deposit a lot of resources into making that, and I don't really want to do that right now because I'm doing fire on that account. But so at the moment, I'm pairing her with a Carleen or a Vice. Now Vice also works pretty well because Vice does pretty good damage on her auto attacks as well. Carleen does pretty good as well on auto attacks. Now she does have a chain ability as well. Sorry, let's go back into her abilities. Now her chain ability is pretty damn good as well. A 4 chain hits the 2 nearest enemies for 145% damage. Her 9 chain hits 3 nearest enemies for 145% damage. Now what's broken about this is it says nearest enemies. Right, nearest enemies. But if there's only 1 enemy on the field, that is the nearest enemy. So it'll always hit every enemy. So it's a map-wide ability as long as there's only like 3 or 2 enemies. If there's more, of course, it'll only hit the closest ones. But if there's only 3 enemies completely on the field, it'll hit everything. So it's a massive attack. And her equipment skill is pretty damn good as well. When this is maxed out at 10, it will reduce every enemy's damage by 5% within 1 square around you, which is kind of OP, especially against bosses and things like that. You know, taking 5% less damage is pretty damn good. Now, breakthrough-wise, I don't have her maxed on this account, but I do have her maxed on my other account. So we do receive the first HP 200 for the first one. Second one increases her base defense by 25 plus 5%. Third one increases basic maximum HP by 200 plus 5%, so not that great. But the fourth one, which is where it comes kind of broken, is it changes the active technique to a preemptive strike. So you can pretty much do this at the beginning of the battle. So you turn all... What you do, in essence, the comp I'm running this in, now, again, it would work better with Sharona, because Sharona also has preemptive on her ability when you max her out. So the formation really should be Sharona, Chloe, Sariel, or Klecken, or any other color changing units. I also would suggest running another color changer here. I'm just running Vice for at the moment, but definitely like Miss Blank or something like that would here, or Barden would also go pretty well with this. So in essence, she gets preemptive strike. If this was Sharona, she gets preemptive strike, right? So you do color change, right? Change all the colors over, generate as many blue tiles as possible, pop her active ability, boosting your damage up in your auto attacks. Then you fly around with Sharona by jumping onto an exact spot where you need to land, do all your damage, then fly around your blue tiles and do even more damage from the AoE. It's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. As soon as I have it built, will fully show you how it works. Like, it works a little bit right now with Carlene. Like, it doesn't work as well as it should do with Carlene, but it's not too bad. Like, we'll jump into a quick stage and try and show you this out. What's the easiest way to show this? I think I'll do a... if I jump in and do a... I'll do an extra chapter, because the... So we'll jump on number 3 here, because I've already completed this. Still stuck on the last mission of this because of the knockbacks, but whatever. This one has a bunch of minions. We'll try this. Just so I can show you exactly how this works. I will run it with a Barden, though, just so I can get the extra color changing. Now, Barden doesn't really work very well sometimes, actually, because he doesn't get the color change right off at the beginning, whereas everyone else does. It doesn't really matter because it won't work without Chloe being maxed, and you can max Chloe really easily. She's only a 4-star, so I just need to pull like 2 more copies of her on this account, and then she'll be maxed, and then this comp will work out really, really well. And I will bring out a full feature-length video on this comp once I have it built with a Sharona and I have it built with a fully maxed out Chloe. This is actually pretty good. So we have a lot of blue tiles actually at the beginning, but unfortunately I have to wait the 2 turns for Chloe's attack. So what we're going to just do, we'll change some more blue tiles, but I'm going to use the yellow ones for now, just so we can we'll just waste the 2 turns so I can just show you how busted her damage can be. You know what, to be honest, she's actually pretty good at damaging targets herself as well. So the auto attack damage from Carlene isn't great. Oh god, I've just realized I forgot these hit like a ton of bricks and I didn't bring a healer. Yeah, you really need a healer for this. Well, I didn't think about this properly, did I? Alright, anyway, I'll show you how it literally works. I only have to survive for like 1 more turn, so... We'll just do a bit of damage to survive, right? Let's kill off a couple of these, so we don't die, and then I'll just show you how it works. So look, she hits both of these targets, even though they're completely across the map. She hits both of them because of the nearest target. So we have all these blue tiles on the field. I could technically make 1 more extra blue tile, but we won't bother. But we'll click here. So she grants a concierto mark, right? I don't know what I'm saying here. And all of these go off, and we get the buff, the damage buff. Now, It's really annoying because it doesn't show you where your buffs are, like, at all. But now we have the buff, we can get the extra marks from the concerto thing by going and picking up all of these. And we go to, look at that, Jesus Christ, 5,000 crits, 5,000 damage on the audio attacks, and then you get the massive bonus damage from the other part as well. And then we still have that for one more turn. So we can now go ahead and turn some more tiles blue. We can link the tiles up here as well by using Miss Blank. And we can just do this. Oh, we only get 3, but whatever. And see, she does pretty good damage herself, 2k, and she's nowhere near maxed out yet, but that's pretty much how it works. It'll work much better with Sharona than it does with Carleen. And I'll definitely build that out, but honestly, I overlooked this chick, and I think she's actually broken as hell. There's a couple of actual units that I'm rethinking about now, and I've actually had time to play with them, but 100%, definitely look at this comp, okay? Sharona, the comp would be Sharona, Chloe, Sariel, Klecken, Miss Blank if you don't need a healer. If you need a healer, I'd suggest picking up, actually, another good healer would be Raphael because of the massive color change effect, and she can also get preemptive strike on hers as well. That would be pretty broken as hell, but if not, then maybe someone like Felicia if you need the healer. But definitely, I would probably go for Raphael if I could pick my perfect comp on this. And that's it, guys. And until next time, if you do enjoy the videos, I'll be bringing out a couple of more showcases for some heroes that I'm actually really interested in using and trying out. But until next time, bye bye.